We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Chet Steadman gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Stepping in, Peter Hobson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Into the box now, Clinton Raines. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. Steadman racked up over 2,300 innings of work on major league mounds, and having collected upwards of 3,200 punch-outs over those innings, he is undeniably one of the great strikeout pitchers our game has ever seen. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-1. And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. At the plate, Juan Soto. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And there's a base hit on the line. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Standing in now, Rafael Diaz. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And that catches the outside edge. 1-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Two balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Castellanos is in now to put it away, and that'll keep the runner from tagging.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Carmen Feliciano.
Now at the plate, Carmen Feliciano, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat. 1-0. The 1-0. 2-0. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The set and the 2-1. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Sosa is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Brewers strand a couple. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Jorge Baez is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that added a new pitch to his repertoire, the split finger. He won't throw it that often. I think one of the reasons he tried to pick up this pitch, had a difficult time throwing the straight changeup, and sometimes the splitter is the quick pitch fix for that. So it'll be interesting to see how and when he uses the splitter in this one here today.
Nick Castellanos now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Nicholas Horner comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Comes into his first at bat at 283. 9 homers, 18 driven in. The 1-0 home. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. One out, nobody on. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. All even now. 2-2. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Digging in, the switch hitter, J.C. Embry. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race.
We've seen some pretty good second basemen in the history of baseball. Joe Morgan, Ryne Sandberg, Jeff Kent, some guys that can hit the ball, the ballpark, and this guy fits right into that billing too. A slick fielding second baseman with a lot of thunder in his bat.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. The 1-0.
2-0. That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
That's not easy to do. To steal third off a catcher that has an elite arm like this. Great base running there.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
The 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Digging in, Sammy Sosa. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. He's set, and the pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
From the stretch.
1-0.
The 1-0. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Just foul. can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Embry on third, Sosa on second, Padilla at first, 1 gone. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Into the box, Cito, Suzuki. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. From the stretch.
No, that's the ball.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Two out, bases loaded. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
The set and the 2-0. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for, taken for a strike. The set and the 2-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 3-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. We'll head to the top of the second, and the Cubs have an early 1-0 lead. Standing in, Antonio Sanchez. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Antonio Sanchez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Yeah. 1-1 pitch is a splitter, called strike 2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Suzuki comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Batting 7, the first baseman, Brian Tan.
Now at the plate, Brian Tan, who's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First offering on its way.
No, that's it.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Bob Uecker, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Batting 8, the catcher, Bob
Now at the plate,
Uecker.
Bob Uecker, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. That's popped up. Embry ranging into shallow right. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 1-0. Stepping in, Ryan Buckner.
Leading off for the Cubs, the first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And that's the first out.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Chet Steadman.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Chet Steadman. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hee-haw!
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
And he fouls this one off. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. Misses, ball 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Third strikeout already in these first couple of innings here tonight. And you can see his ranking on the Brewers leaderboard. His current total 5th best on the ball club. So it's back to the top of the order now. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
That's the ball.
Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. Cubs are down in order. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Welcome back to Wrigley Field, home of the Cubs, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun. Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now the pitch. Jorge Baez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. The pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Peter Hobson will be next. The 3-1 pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
And he misses with it. Ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Peter Hobson, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
Fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. And it's fouled away. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Here's another 1-2.
2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 2-2. Got him swinging on a split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Stepping in now, Clinton Raines, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Castellanos is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the left fielder, Juan Soto.
So coming to the plate, Juan Soto. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
1-0.
Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 after the foul ball there. 2 out with the man at first. In there, 2-2.
2-2.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Sosa is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Milwaukee leaves 1. It remains 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Nicholas Horner.
Nicholas Horner.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball high.
Hit in the air to left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. The next Cub up, J.C. Embry. He drew a walk his first time up. And now a pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
First pitch on its way. Sammy Sosa is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. Ready with the 1-1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Working for the punch out and the offering. 1 out and a runner on second base. Hit to short. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the catcher, Jesse Padilla.
Now batting, Jesse Padilla. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Two and 0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike one. Two and two to the Cubs catcher. 2 out here and a runner at second. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. They lead it 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rafael Diaz. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Castellanos has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. So stepping in, Carmen Feliciano. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. So striding in, Antonio Sanchez. First pitch of the at-bat. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And this is high, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here's the pitch.
That's the ball. Count is full.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Digging in, Brian Tan, man at first after the 2-out walk. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Another look to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
The 1-1 takes this the other way to right, and the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Brewers strand one. They trail this one 1-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Ben Zobrist.
The third baseman.
First offering on its way.
Zobrist.
Outside, ball.
The 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Center fielder, number 24. Tito Suzuki.
Ready now, Sito Suzuki. First pitch on its way.
Correct.
The windup and the 0-1.
1-1. Two balls, 1 strike.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Lifted in the air to right field. Feliciano is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, the first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
So in now for Chicago, Ryan Buckner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Now the 1-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. And the pitch. Towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they're on top 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Brewers manager to discuss his thoughts on Milwaukee's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the
All
Brewers,
ready to go in the top of the fifth. And now it'll be the catcher, Bob Uecker. First pitch coming. Here it is. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. One and two now.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Line drive to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the fifth.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
To the plate now, Jorge Baez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now the 1-0 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. One there, on to first, and they get the double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Peter Hobson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1 ball, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
2-0's the count.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Still 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Up next from Milwaukee, the shortstop, Clinton.
Ready for another shot now. Clinton Raines, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
A runner on first with 2 away. And there he goes towards second. A pitch out. The throw. And even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They still trail 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Chet Steadman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. The 1-0. Misses off the plate.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
He loses him on ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Digging in now, Nicholas Horner. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. First offering on its way.
Yeah! Ball.
Runners on first with 1 down.
Yeah.
1-2 now.
1-2 the count.
Two and 2. Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. The 2-2.
Full count.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And the payoff pitch fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, J.C. Embry, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. So far this year against Southpaws, Embry brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and a look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
Yeah, this is a great spot for him right now. He just seems to have been picking up left-handed pitching great all season long.
The tag, and he is out. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Cubs 1 and the Brewers nothing. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Juan Soto. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Count is 1-2 now. Now here it comes. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Settling in now, Rafael Diaz, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So the shutout's still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. At the plate, Carmen Feliciano. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
At the plate now, Antonio Sanchez. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Ready with the 1-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Payoff pitch on its way. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. Ready with the payoff pitch. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Roger Baez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 21, Roger Baez.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Sammy Sosa. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That missed. That's the ball. 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Grounded back up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Into the box, Jesse Padilla. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Padilla is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm as well. He's got a cannon, and it's in the head of opposing base runners every night. Certainly a valuable guy to have on your squad.
Yeah, he certainly could have a C on his chest. The captain of the infield. Controlling the pitching staff, shutting down the running game, soft hands. I can't say enough about this player.
Now the 2-0. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Into the bleachers and gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center, the 297th of his career, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Most pitchers aren't going to throw this guy much of a fastball to try to challenge him because this guy can hit him a mile just like he did with that swing right there. Impressive power.
Here's Ben Zobrist now.
The third baseman.
As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Base is empty here with nobody out. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. In there, 1-2 now.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
First delivery to him on the way. Sito Suzuki is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Soto is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
Digging in to try it again, Ryan Buckner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Swing, and he pops him up, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Up next to the Cubs, the pitcher, Chet Steadman.
At the plate, Chet Steadman as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's 3-0 Chicago. 7th inning ready to roll, and here comes the first baseman, Brian Tan.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
No balls and 1 strike. One and 1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, ball. 2-1 to count.
fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the catcher, Bob Uecker.
Stepping into the box, Bob Uecker. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Wind up and the 0-1. And boy, this at bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Swinging a blooper to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Luke Little enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Number 43, Luke Little.
Carlos Almanzar will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Carlos Almanzar.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A ball and a strike. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, second baseman, Peter.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Peter Hobson. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Brewers strand 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Manny Santos gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Manny Santos.
Last half of the 7th here, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. First pitch of the at-bat. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Santos has pitched just under 60 innings, and those innings have been a real struggle for him. Case in point with his whip, it's over 2, so getting outs has not been easy. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Weak grounder back to the mound. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Into the box now, Nicholas Horner, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Here's the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Stepping in now, J.C. Embry. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
0-1.
2 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
To 1-2 now. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Clinton Raines. First pitch on its way.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
0-1 pitch on its way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. That misses. 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2.
That's in. Ball.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-2 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Sosa is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
The left fielder, number 24, Juan Soto.
Ronnie Wickert gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 0, Ronnie Wickert.
Ready for another chance, Juan Soto. Here comes the first pitch.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 7, Rafael Diaz.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rafael Diaz. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Forkball called strike. 0-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Got him. Maybe the best palm ball he's thrown, and that'll end it. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail it here 3-0. Sean Jackson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Sammy Sosa. First pitch on its way. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Jackson has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. Jesse Padilla will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. swing and a chopper down the first baseline. And there's one down now.
The catcher, number 3, Jesse Padilla.
Ready to take his hacks again, Jesse Padilla, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
1 out, nobody on. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
1-1.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And the count will be full. The 3-2 pitch. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And another foul ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Sanchez is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next to the Cubs, the third baseman, Zobrist.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Thomas Nicholas comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 1, Thomas Nicholas.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Carmen Feliciano.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Nicholas, a 5'10" right-hander. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Standing in, Antonio Sanchez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball 1-0. Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
2 balls and a strike to count. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Dan, how frustrating is that right there? You execute your spot, keep the ball down below the zone, and the hitter's still able to execute and drive it up the middle.
You know, that's one of the things, Mark, as a pitcher, you're taught to work down in the zone. You're not always going to have the ball hit to one of your fielders, but if you consistently keep the ball down in the zone, good things will happen.
In now, Brian Tan. Comes set with the 0-1. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Bob Uecker. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Cubs have bounced back from losing the opener to take games 2 and 3 of this series as this one is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home, so this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Chicago jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chet Steadman records the victory, his 13th of the year. Thomas Nicholas wraps it up for the save, his 47th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.